What is going on, everybody? Vicky B here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I am super excited to do this look today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm starting off with my eyebrows already completed, and then I'm just going to be priming my eyes with my Eloise Base Rumor 4 eyeshadow primer. The palette I'm using today is the Eloise Queen palette. The colors in this palette are beautiful. They blend very, very easily. The first color I'm going to be using is this brown shade. It's called Sheba, and that's going to be my transition color. And then the next color I'm going to be using in my crease is called Majesty. It's a purple shade, super beautiful, and it's very buildable. And I'm just going to go back and forth with Majesty and Sheba, and I'm just going to make sure that they are blended perfectly and there is no harsh lines. So I'm going to be doing a soft cut crease, not nothing too harsh or anything like that. I am just putting a dot of my Eloise base in the center of my eyes, and I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm just going to be blending that out. I'm going to start at the bottom because that's where I want the most product, and then I'm going to take it to the top so that it fades. And then I'm going to go back to the palette and I'm going to be using the shade Powerful. It's like a shimmery lilac color, and I sprayed my brush with some Morphe setting spray just so that I can get a good shine on it. And then I went back with Majesty just to deepen up and blend out any harsh lines. Next, I'm going to be using my Inglot gel liner, of course with the duraline, just so I can make it smooth and easy to put on. After that, I'm using some Duo Lash Glue, and I'm just going to put some lashes on. And then I'm also going to go back with my gel liner because I wanted my line to be a little bit thicker than what it was. So I just went back after I put the lashes on and just thickened it up a little bit. And of course, my eyebrows are already done. My face is already prepped and primed. So I'm just going to go in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Cinnamon. And I'm just going to put that all over my face. And then next, I'm going to be using my concealers. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Butterscotch, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Medium Tan Sand. And I'm just going to be highlighting my T-zone area. And to blend out my concealers, I'm just going to be using a Real Techniques beauty sponge. Next, I am setting that concealer, and of course I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r powder in the shade Banana, and I'm setting everywhere I put that concealer, and I'm also going to be setting underneath where I'm going to put my contour. And while I'm letting that sit, I went back into my palette and I went to Majesty and Powerful, and I just used those two shades to smoke out my lower eyes, my lower eyelid. And once that was completed, I'm just going to brush off the excess setting powder. And I wanted to do an inner corner highlight, so I went back into the Queen palette and I used that shimmery shade Empire. It's like a peachy type of shade, and I thought it would be really pretty. To contour, I'm using my ABH powder bronzer in the shade Saddle, and that's going to be going over my cheeks, my forehead, my jawbone, everywhere you're gonna contour pretty much. For blush, I'm using the Juvia's Place, the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette, and I'm just going to be taking that pink shade in the bottom right corner. And then I'm going to go back with the bronzer because I felt like that was a little bit too pink. For highlight, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Killowatt Foil in Sandcastle, and this highlight was so beautiful. So beautiful, and I love highlight, and I try not to overdo it, but it was just so pretty. For lips, my lip combo, NYX Lip Liner Clubhopper. It's like a purple, like a deep purple brown liner shade, and then I'm gonna go over that with the Maybelline 930 Truffle lipstick, and then on top of that I'm using my NYX Buttergloss in Maybelline, and I'm just gonna give that a finger blend just so that it can be smooth. And then I just took any black liner and just did my tight line. So that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do it as much as I enjoyed doing it. Everything that I've used is going to be in the description box down below. If you have any questions or just want to leave a comment, go ahead and leave that down as well. I will be reading them. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you liked the video, hit that like button, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.